Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
New tonight at 6, a group of local moms is taking a stance on Facebook to stop the spread of COVID-19. They say it's an attempt to keep people healthy so they can continue helping others this holiday season. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard tells us what these moms are doing and what advice they have for you.
Just the little things that matter, really, especially in a hard time like this.
Delphine Martinez from Fargo says she likes to see the light in everything.
With Christmas coming up, we're starting to see more and more moms asking if there's anybody that needs any Christmas gifts, and they're working on putting together little baskets for other kiddos.
That's why Delphine and her friends made a Facebook group so moms can help other moms emotionally. They also help each other find resources, everything from donating clothes to supplies and food.
Our numbers are getting so high. So we just wanted to remind all the moms that are on the group that, we need to be respectful. We need to help slow the spread of COVID just because, it is starting to get a lot worse.
The project is especially personal to Martinez. She had to transition her children to distance learning since her other child is more susceptible to getting COVID-19.
I was told that she would have, if she ended up catching COVID, it would be a hospital stay. It would be a life or death fight.
Those in charge of the group not wanting to put other families in danger. If someone's told to quarantine or has COVID-19, they're asking people to hold off on getting or giving donations.
Let's be courteous. Let's, do what we can to help protect those because, all of our teachers are getting worn out, all of our nurses and our healthcare staff.
Many agreeing now is more important than ever to help each other out, stopping the spread. So she says there's not another possible shutdown. In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
We're learning more moms are looking for help around Christmas, especially this holiday season. And if you want to get involved, you can find a link to the group on our Facebook page. Top health officials in Minnesota today are advising you to assume that you have COVID-19. They say if you gathered with family over Thanksgiving, you should assume that you have it and get tested this week, about 5 to 10 days after your gathering. Minnesota leaders also say you're encouraged to avoid contact with those who are over the age of 65. Today, Governor Tim Walz acknowledged that there are many questions right now concerning COVID-19 vaccine distribution and the way it creates immunity. He says he hopes to get answers soon.
What happens during a series of shots spread out over 2 weeks for the vaccine? Are people going to get that first shot and say, woohoo, I'm out of here? And what happens during that 2 week before they get it? What's it going to look like? When do you have immunity? When do the asymptomatic stop spread? Those are all questions that we need the data and the science and then get that out to Minnesotans.
Governor Walz is also defending his latest round of shutdowns today, saying that the pandemic response in the state of Minnesota is driven by science and data-driven as well. Air Force nurses are in training across North Dakota, including this group at Trinity Hospital in Minot. Governor Doug Burgum requested the emergency assistance 2 weeks ago. The nurses will split up into 6 hospitals in 4 cities. They include Fargo, Grand Forks, Minot, and Bismarck. Hard to believe we've reached the last day of November, and there's still very little, if any, snow on the ground. Wonder if that luck will continue this week. Let's find out about tonight's weather. Summer is here with details. Summer?
It's really thanks to the lack of snow on the ground across our entire region that has helped our temperatures to stay above average. But we were off to a very chilly start this morning with clear skies and very light winds. Roseau and Bemidji both fell to 3 degrees. It was 4 in Park Rapids, 5 in Valley City, Fosston and Wadena, 7 in Grafton and Grand Forks, 10 in Fargo. Right now, we have a spread of temperatures from 19 in Bemidji, 27 in Fergus Falls, 28 Devils Lake, 29 in Fargo, 30 in Grand Forks under a mostly clear sky. Not much at all to show on satellite and radar, aside from just a few high passing clouds up towards Lake of the Woods. The wind is still on the breezy side out of the southeast in Fargo. sustained at 16 miles per hour, gusting into the mid-20s. But the rest of us are seeing those winds around less than 10 miles per hour. Temperatures tonight will be falling into the 20s. But coming up, I'll let you know if the mild trend will stick with us throughout the rest of the week.
All right, look forward to that. Thanks. Police in West Fargo need your help in finding this 16-year-old. Phoenix Lindblad went missing yesterday. He's 5'8", weighs 210 pounds. He's a Native American with long hair. Phoenix was last seen wearing black shoes, black pants, and a red hooded sweatshirt. If you've seen him or know where he's at, call police. 4 people are in jail tonight after a gruesome assault where an axe and a bat were used. Authorities say it happened this afternoon at 809 10th Street South in Fargo. Witnesses reported seeing a man being attacked by several people, and officers found the victim bleeding and yet uncooperative. That person was taken to the hospital. Cell phone video helped police determine that it was Valine Blue Shield that was using the axe. The 29-year-old was arrested along with Juan Flores, Tylando Laroque, and Cynthia Butcher. A 21-year-old man is in jail in connection with a fatal shooting in Beltrami County. It happened Tuesday night when a man was shot to death outside his home. On Saturday, Beltrami County authorities arrested 21-year-old Montana Cutbank of Duluth. He's facing several felony charges, including murder. The FBI is investigating a hunting-related death near the Red Lake Reservation. It happened Wednesday night. Authorities say 33-year-old Rain Stately of Red Bee, Minnesota, told them he saw movement, thought it was a deer, and fired a shot. When he discovered that 28-year-old Lucas Dudley of Bemidji had been shot and killed, he immediately called 911. Authorities say that Dudley was not wearing proper hunting gear. A Moorhead man's in jail tonight after investigators say they found dozens of child porn files on his computer. Richard Eugene Tucker can face up to 40 years in prison if he's convicted. Police say they were contacted last April about an investigation of child porn being shared and downloaded from Tucker's IP address. Investigators found 144 files of suspected child pornography, which included children ages 2 to 12 years old. Later on Valley News Live at 6, how the plasma that you have after your fight about coronavirus could help others.
And we reached a high today in Fargo of 36 degrees. That average high for this time of year, 28. And we do have that mild trend continuing for the first week of December. I'll have a look at that 7-day planner after the break.